Since the shocking Equifax data breach announced last September, the cybercriminals have definitely been busy. It's more important than ever to protect your finances in the digital world. And Paul Fain, president of Asset Planning Corporation, joins us with another Sunday Money update on cybersecurity. Paul, thanks for being here.
Yeah, good to see you, Sean. You know, it's like you're saying, the bad guys never take a break. This year, since that big Equifax fiasco about a year ago, this year about 144 colleges and universities were hacked, and it was actually a group of foreign hackers that apparently penetrated all those institutions. Under Armour has a MyFitness application that was
I use
hacked
that all the time.
and I've got it too, and you know, some personal data was taken out of there. So you know, there's not a lot we can do about these big institutions and corporations and our privacy and our personal data in their databases, but there's still things we can do to take away the attack angles of the criminals.
Yeah, no, I bet so, and it's really one of those things you have to be paying attention to, and you have to be, you know, researching and looking at it. What are some things that people can do to kind of pay attention to monitor this?
Well, unfortunately, Sean, the reality is that a lot of these exposures of our personal data are based on human error. So a lot of us are familiar with phishing, phishing, and that's more targeted to the individual, where the bad guys are trying to create emails or contacts that look very familiar, like they came from a bank or a brokerage firm or a trusted institution, and they're trying to get us to submit a credit card number, an account number, our social security number. You've got a refund coming, or you owe money, and it gets a reaction. You know, the newer tool, I think, and this is where I think penetrated the university setting, is called spear phishing, where it leverages technology in these mass blasts of emails. And you know, in that email that looks familiar, like maybe it came from your bank or your colleague, there's a PDF or there's a Word document, and they're booby-trapped.
Wow,
so if you open it, you've just unleashed the back door into your files, into your monitoring your screen, your keystrokes, and maybe getting things like passwords and account information.
Yeah, I gotcha, and I know I've got a lot of emails too about like changing your password, and I'm kind of like, oh, I don't need to change my password, whatever.
Yeah.
No, like you need to change your password when they tell you to.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, password management is the bane of my existence.
I don't like
everyone
it.
else's.
You know, my passwords are all the same.
You know, it can't be 4 characters. It needs to be 12 or more. It needs to have letters and numbers and, you know, different characters off your keyboard. You might use a password manager to help you keep up with them, just to try to consolidate those in an important place. I know it's a hassle, but two-factor authentication really is required now in this modern world. It is what it is. So you have to enter a password and then maybe have a code, a numerical code sent to your iPhone or called on your phone, and you input that as well, and that will also help protect your data. So, you know, antivirus software is a given. You know, identity protection programs, I think, they're pretty much a given now.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good stuff, Paul. Always good to hear from you. Definitely learn more about cybersecurity. Go out there and figure it out.
Yeah, it's just like insurance. We need to make it an important part of our life.
Absolutely. Paul, thanks so much. Let's take